Today I'm going to do a search in ProQuest education journals, and I have decided to do an advanced search today. So I'm going to start with my first search term, which is inquiry learning. I'm putting that term in double quotation marks because that will do a phrasal search in that it will look for those two words together in a text. I'm going to broaden my search using the Boolean operator OR and include the term inquiry-based learning, again as a phrasal search, and I'm even going to broaden the search a little bit more by just adding inquiry as a search term. The KLA I'm looking at is SOS, but I know in ProQuest I have to use the term social studies. And I am going to use the thesaurus to see if there are any other terms I could use for social studies. And it's come up with history, history education, social studies education. So I'm going to use social studies education. Again, as a phrasal search, and that opens up my search more by using the Boolean operator OR. I want primary school children, but I know in ProQuest I'm going to have to use the term elementary and I'm also going to use the term elementary school, again broadening that search. I know when I look up inquiry, I often get scientific inquiry, so I'm going to add a row and use the Boolean operator not, and I'm going to say not science. I want to narrow the search not to include science or science inquiry, and I'm actually going to add another row and again use the Boolean operator not history by itself. SOS is a multidisciplinary subject, not just history, so I'm going to put not history. To narrow the search a little bit, I'm going to use the date range after, say 1995. I'm looking for scholarly journals in article form, and I'm going to look at the search results from most recent and see how we go with those search results. And it comes up with 91 results, and that's quite good. I'm having a look and my search terms are there: inquiry learning, elementary. It does say secondary school there as well, but definitely social studies. I could quite comfortably look through those results, but I'm actually going to narrow the search a little bit more by perhaps excluding some subject headings. I'm going to keep learning and teaching and students. I'm going to delete literacy and teacher education. I'm going to delete language arts, keep educators and children, delete reading comprehension and professional development, and delete research, and see if that narrows our search any. And it has definitely narrowed the search to 24 results. I would now go through and have a look at those articles and see if any are useful to my context. However, if I felt that I needed to go back to the 91 results that I got before deleting any subject areas, I would just clear the subject area here and it would go back to my original